For my sisters. One day, a famous white guy photographer came over to take Greta Garbo's picture. But when he got there and turned the lens in her direction, Garbo said, "Ooh, this terrible hair." I know the feeling. Sometimes it seems like all we ever talk about is hair. But it's not our fault, it's a rule. You can't be a black woman writer in America and not talk about hair. They won't renew your license, and well, a black woman writing without a license in America, I guess you know the penalty for that. So we talk about hair, jerry curls and cold waves, pomades and permanent press, and whatever that stuff is that Patti LaBelle uses to make her stick up and out and over like the demonic diva that she is. The thing is, I don't think it's fair. I don't think we should have to tell 10 hair stories a year as part of our qualification process. I think publishing and performing and having plays produced is proof enough of being a writer. But the licensing board doesn't see it that way. Their position is that hair was, is, and ever shall be so central to the lives of black women that anybody who really is one, a black woman that is, would in her very genes, and I don't mean Calvin's, be thinking and feeling and writing a lot of stuff about hair. So far, they have turned a deaf ear to my protests, and the deadline for filing is coming up on January 1st. And now I find myself in the awkward position of not having told my quota of hair stories for the year. The rest of my application is complete, but this hair thing is really a problem. And when I called the licensing board's office, they said no extensions for troublemakers. So, as the emperor said to Mozart, there it is. But it isn't going to do me any good to get mad. It's too late now to file a formal protest, and I can't make a living for a whole year without writing. So I've decided to comply with the requirements of the board. But I'm going to do it in my own way, all at the same time, in front of the same people, with no frills to make it cute and no knowing wink to suggest that we're all cooler than that now, so we can afford to laugh at this hair thing, right? Yeah, right. 1. The first time I got my hair straightened, I was 8 years old. I didn't stop straightening it until I was 18, 10 years. During that time, I spent approximately 2 hours a day worrying about my hair. 2 hours a day times 365 days times 10 years, a grand total of 7,300 hours. I could have been doing cancer research. I could have been sleeping. I could have been making love. See, the thing is, I know it's a rule, but I don't understand why. I can't figure out what it is we're supposed to be getting at with all this talk about hair.